guess what? I got a pop filter. Huh? I had a friend come out over the weekend, and he was an absolute angel. Austin, thank you for the pop filter. Thank you for investing into the podcast. I'm sorry that it was so miserable to listen to without the pop filter. You had to immediately ship it to the house. So thank you. I appreciate you. But it sounds good, I think. It sounds a lot better. The next thing I want to do is I want to soundproof the room a little bit, right? Or just like for better, I don't know, like acoustics. I don't know. I was talking to my brother about it, and he knows more about it than I do. But he was pretty much saying there's an effective and efficient way to panel the ceiling and the corners of the walls and do some things that'll like help just dampen the word, help dampen the sound, so it's not as like echoey, because it's pretty echoey, and I don't like that. But one thing at a time, right? My wife says, "Hey, you're popping a lot. You're doing a lot of pss, 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 pss." It's fixed. Wow, look at that, huh? And I think it's doing the trick. I might like end up hiding behind it a little bit, right? But that's, hey, that's the cost of showbiz, baby, right? The other thing, so my wife, she's been telling me that she listens to the podcast, right? Because I made a joke in the last one, and I think I was giving her shit, and I shouldn't have, because I wanted to see if she actually listens to it. But she was like, in the morning when she gets ready, she plays podcasts, and one of her podcasts ended, and then mine came on afterwards. And I think she did it on purpose. I think she like purposefully let it play after her like she like teed it up so that I would hear it in the morning. And hey, appreciate the effort. Nonetheless, that's what wives do, right? That's what marriage is all about, right? You take one for the team by listening to your husband's shitty podcast, right? And you make it known. But she also said, she goes, "Hey, if I could give you," she goes, "can I give you a piece of advice?" I'm like, sure, of course you can, right? Of course you can give me a piece of advice. Let's hear it. She said, she goes, "Slow down a little." All right. So I'm trying multiple things. Oh, and then she also said, I said, "Hey, did you notice anything about," what is that? Can you hear that? Sorry. My heat just turned on. I thought maybe you'd be able to hear it. How's that for slowing down, right? I don't kill a whole 10 seconds. But she, what's up, dude? My dog also wanted to be a part of this. I don't know if he's in the shot or not, but he's sitting next to me right here on the couch. And he wouldn't move, and he looked terrified that I was, like, disturbing his bed. I was, like, moving his pillows around and everything. I don't think he liked it. Now, my wife had mentioned slow it down. And then on top of that, I said, "Have you noticed anything?" I said, "I've been trying to be a little more positive. How am I doing, right? If you listen to podcasts, I'm like, I want to be more positive. I feel like I said last time, I feel like I'm pretty, like, I drive the point home of negativity to just try to make a joke out of it." And she goes, "Oh, when's that starting?" Okay, so clearly I'm doing a poor job of it. All good. So slow it down. Okay, noted. It's tough, man. I can't. My brain just doesn't work like that. I can't ease into conversations, and I'm pretty overbearing. Like, if you ever had a conversation with me, it's pretty I don't absorb. I'm not one of those guys, right? I'm not a douche. I don't absorb the space with the sound of my own voice. Of course, a guy who runs a podcast, has ADHD, and is, does that, likes to hear himself talk, right? But I'm not like that. I don't like to hijack conversations to make things about me. I don't do that. But if you ask me a question, I don't know if you're going to get the answer. You might get multiple answers to multiple different questions that you didn't even ask in the first place. So, I don't know how I'm married, you know? Got the tea going, right? Got the nice tea. I have a shoot later. So I'm trying to, this is like my downtime for the day. So I'm trying to ramp back up. That way I can head into the shoot in full creative mode, right? I had, my wife got me something for my birthday, and it was a session with a Reiki Shaman. Now, I don't know if you know anything about Reiki or the practice of Reiki. I still don't know much about it, but I'll give you the general lowdown, and then I'll go into the experience. The general lowdown of Reiki is, dude, I was talking about psychics in the last one, I think. I was talking about psychics. Now I'm talking about energy healers, right? I don't know what my podcast is turning into, but hey, I like it. Welcome. Enjoy the ride and enjoy your stay. A Reiki, or someone who practices Reiki, I'm not sure how you say that, Reiki artist, a Reikiist. I'm not sure there. This person practices energy healing. And that is basically, he described it to me as, he said, you'll notice that people who have animals and grow old with animals often grow older than people that do not grow old with animals. He said there's something about like energy that transmits from one person to another, or one, like my sweet Chihuahua here, right? From him to me, like an emotional support animal, or like, you know, a dog that you have for an anxiety disorder, right? It's to help with that. And so it's kind of the same concept that if you hug an animal or you hug a person, you receive some sort of energy. Dude, listen, I don't know too much about it. I'm not dogging it in any. I'm fascinated by it. I think it's incredible. There's so many stories about, like, because he could do energy healing, right? He can do like a card reading, because I think he also has psychic abilities, right? Maybe I'll test him. And also he can do like this past life regression thing, right? Where now, again, you can snicker all you want, do whatever you want. But I think this guy, what is that, dude? Oh, dude, I already know what I'm going to talk about next. Now, hold on. Past life regression. He can like do this thing where, wow, dude, my neighbors are jamming out. The past life thing is where you experience, what do they call that? When you're born again into another being. I don't know what that's called. It starts with an R, I think, right? What is it called, dude? Resurrection, dude. What is it called? Being born again. Dude, can you hear my fucking neighbors, dude? Oh, I'm gonna lose it, right? Here we go. Positive Ryan. How far did I make it into this shit? Dude, they're jamming out. Shut that shit off. Fuck. I'm the only one on this block who can have a voice and be annoying and loud, okay? Now, okay, I don't even know what it's called. Whatever, dude. Who cares? Okay? Now, I'm gonna channel this energy. Great, yeah. You know about Reiki. You know what? Fuck it, dude. I'm gonna go into it. Before I go off the rails here, I'm gonna just go into it. I had a nice experience. Okay, I laid down on a bed, and a grown man touched me. A grown man touched me and healed me via energy. That was pretty nice, dude. He was, we didn't talk. So we just went right into it. No talking, just silence and a grown man's hands on my body. And he had music playing in the background, and that was nice. It was a nice additive to my experience. I didn't know. Sarah surprised me with it, so I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I just went into it, and it in all jokes aside, it was actually it was very relaxing, and it puts you in like this meditative state. And I can't meditate for shit. So whatever he was doing, energy or no energy, I don't know. Maybe it was just a room or essential oils. Couldn't tell you, right? Dude, I was like relaxed. I was down. And I truly believe I was able to enter a meditative state, and it was nice. It was relaxing. I left very relaxed. And I don't know. He told me, he goes, "What did you see during the session?" And I said, because I had my eyes closed. Okay. I didn't see him doing whatever it was he was doing. He could have been texting the whole time, and I wouldn't have known. He could have been playing Sudoku back on the desk, and I would have not had a clue if he was actually doing what I was paying him to do, or what the gift was providing me with the service. So, regardless, mission accomplished, because I was able to enter this meditative state where I was able to like see, you see like lights and shit and colors. It's so weird. It's so interesting. I wasn't high, okay? It was just standard practices. Dude, what a weird way to open the podcast, huh? Just go right into grown men touching me and me seeing visions. And he said that the what I was seeing was pretty much my brain, or like consciousness, whatever, downloading like a shit ton of information. Now, I don't know what I saw, like a lion at one point. I don't know if that means anything. Was that a spirit animal or totem? I don't know. Okay, I'm not like strongly adversed in this field, so that's okay. Maybe I'll do some Google search later. I didn't really have time to today, but I'm definitely going to look into it. What is this? Okay. So anyways, now, if you're watching the video portion of the podcast, thank you, right? Thanks for your support. I don't really care what you listen to it on, just as long as you're enjoying it. But if you're watching it on the video, I'm going to play a video in the corner or however. I don't really know yet because I'm not editing it. So this is my first time doing it, but I have a very special surprise part of the podcast if you're going to watch it. Now, around 9:00 p.m. the other night, I heard a loud bang out in the front of my house. And I was like, well, that's weird. I don't know what that was, but there's always this neighbor that I have that lives across the street and drives a giant truck, right? And with that giant truck comes giant mirrors. Don't know why. I don't know what this guy is choosing to do with this truck on his free time, or if it's for work. I'm not really sure. All I know is this thing takes up 1.5 lanes of the neighborhood. So this guy comes flying in, takes his turn wide, and as far as I'm concerned, he just parked in his spot. But I heard like a loud bang, and he has a tool chest in the back of the truck, so I was like, it's just a tool chest bouncing around. And turns out, no, not the tool chest. The man straight up knocked over my mailbox. Knocked over the mailbox. At 9:00 at night, this guy comes flying in, his wide-ass mirrors, he takes his wide-ass turn, absolutely destroys the mailbox, stops, okay? Because now if you're watching, you'll see that he knocks over the mailbox, then he stops his car. Like, slows down, because he goes, that's not supposed to happen when I'm pulling into my driveway, or, I'm sorry, gearing up to pull into the driveway, because it's not that serious. But the man absolutely obliterates my mailbox, knocks over, stops, slows down, thinks about, maybe, should he check on it? What was that noise? Nope. Homeboy pulls into the driveway, gets out of the car, goes inside, leaves it, and we didn't know for like 24 hours later because, I mean, we both like work from home and I'm editing and she's working remote. So I go outside to get in my car and I'm like, well, where's the mailbox? Oh, it's behind my car on the ground, dented to shit. And I'm like, okay, well, so I have a security camera. So I went back, checked the security camera, and I was just watching. I'm like, there's the last video with the mailbox in it. Must be this guy. Clicked on the thing, and sure enough, this guy's driving his giant truck into the mailbox, knocks it over. And so he took the entire piece of wood with it. So I had to go, like, I don't have a drill, okay? I have like a hand screwdriver and a hammer and like whatever. Like, it's enough to get me by. Do I wish I had a drill sometimes? Sure. Okay. But I don't need one because I'm not a dad yet. When I'm a dad, catch my ass mulching the yard and gathering power tools that I don't need yet. Okay? That's what I'm going to do. But not yet. I don't need to do that yet. So, what was that? Is that another guy knocking over my mailbox? No, mailbox is still standing. So, yeah. So I don't have a drill. So what did I do? I couldn't get it back on because the mailbox took a chunk of the wood off with it that it's drilled into. So I gorilla glued it to the post like an absolute caveman. I gorilla glued this bitch back onto the post that I got knocked off of, and it's now sitting there. But that wasn't enough. I bungee corded. Is that how you say that? I used a bungee cord to fasten down the mailbox onto the post. Now, that's what they teach you in school, huh? That's what they should be teaching you. Hey, you lose your mailbox, get Gorilla Glue and a bungee cord. And it works. Seems fine. I got a mail delivery today. I'm sure the woman was like, what the fuck is going on? All good. She still delivered. Everyone moved on with their day. Now, what I need to figure out is how am I going to show this guy? Because I need to show, I don't know if he speaks English, but I need to give him a note or I should get a flash drive and download the video of like a ransom note. That's what I should do. I just want to embarrass him. I don't really care, right? Like it's douchey. Don't get me wrong. Like, the guy's an idiot, right? You're a dumbass if you're driving your giant truck and a mailbox is stopping, acknowledging it, and moving on with your night and not doing anything about it, and then sees it the next day and drives past it. You're an idiot. That's rude. So my thing is, I want to embarrass him. I just want to let him know that I know, right? It's not that serious. I don't want him to fix it. Definitely don't want him to touch it anymore because he's just going to break it even further. And honestly, it's fine how it is. So don't touch it. And also don't do anything about it. And whatever. So, but I want to embarrass him. I want him to be like, shit, they know. You know? I want him to know that I know. So I'm thinking about like a flash drive or... Because if I write him a note, I don't want to come across like I'm being a dick or like snarky. You know, like, hey, nice driving, dick. like I just want to... I gotta like download the video, put it on a flash drive, and then like, I don't know, wrap it up all nice and leave it on the porch. Or leave it in his truck. Or maybe, I don't know, somewhere. He'll find it. I'll update the podcast when we figure out what we're going to do with it. But it is pretty funny, I think. It's funny looking back. I was pissed in the moment, and I was pissed trying to fix it because I tried screwdrivering it, tried to screw it in with a screwdriver. Nice English, dude. Are you okay? Have some more tea. So, I tried a few things. Didn't work out as well as I thought I was going to. And then the Gorilla Glue just spilled over the other side. So now I got white crusted Gorilla Glue, which if you know Gorilla Glue, it doesn't come off that easy. So I have the ugliest mailbox in post now that you probably could have. So that's fine. I'll take pride in that. It's a good thing it's a rental and also not my problem. I'll tell my the landlord, hey, your neighbors are dicks. Also, you need a new mailbox. Maybe just use the money that I'm paying you every month, huh? Uh-oh. Dude, I want to own a home so bad. I guess that's part of the reason I moved out of fucking Seattle. Was I would never be able to afford a home in Seattle unless I was living 2.5 hours outside of the city. Then maybe. I might as well live over the mountain pass. Or maybe in the mountains. But I'm sure even that is still expensive, right? Seattle will find a way to hike those costs up. Dude, I think if I was still in Seattle... Okay, so you know what sucks? All right, so I had my friends out. Obviously, it was my birthday. I had my friends out. I haven't seen them forever. And also, they've been cooped up in Washington, not being able to do shit. So they come out, right? We went out downtown, and it was fun. We were responsible. Again, with the Christmas thing and all that shit that happened and over the holidays, and we're bouncing around family to family and traveling through airports, whatever. Shouldn't have done that. But we did. And then we went out with our friends. And dude, we were safe. Everywhere we went, we wore masks. We got our drink. Typically it was just a seltzer, right? Crack that open. We're drinking it. We put the masks on and we leave. It's not like we're, and also we were sanitizing. So masks, overly sanitizing, and, non-complicated drinks. We weren't ordering finger food or high-fiving strangers. But my wife did post a video of me where I was having too much fun. I was dancing like a goof at one of these bars. And I saw it the next day. I'm like, dude, you know what sucks? Is I was having a good time, but now we're going to have to delete that because everyone's going to look at that and go, the Silvies are irresponsible. Are they trying to get COVID? Hey, super spreader. They're super spreading. Give it a rest, all right? I live in Tennessee. I live in Nashville. They're open. And my friends were out. So guess what? Gonna make an exception. We don't do much. Plus I turned 26. Dude, turning 26, I feel like it doesn't feel any different. And I'm not the one to celebrate my birthday. And I'm also not the one to post that it's my birthday. Okay? You know what really chaps my ass? You want to get into it? I'll get into it. You want to know what chaps my ass? Chaps my ass when I see, do I have time to go into this rant real quick? Yeah, I fucking do. Chaps my ass when, okay, it's your birthday. Duh. Okay? You know who cares? Your friends, your family, your grandparents, and that's about it. So when people take their birthday posts and they post it onto Instagram and they flock Instagram with everybody else's birthday messages, it gets a little odd. I don't have anything against it. If you do that, that's fine. All I'm saying is, who's that for? Right? Are you trying to flag down other strangers? Oh, sorry, buddy. I think he's hey, could you shut the hell up? I'm wondering, do you do that to flag down other strangers into saying happy birthday to you? Because what would that grant you? What sort of positive momentum in your day would that bring? Not much, right? If you're trying to bait people into saying happy birthday to you, why? What's that for? You want to be center of attention or something? Huh? That's weird. Stop doing that. Stop it. Okay? The next person that does that, I unfollow. And that's a promise. Okay? You want attention? Well, guess what? You just lost a follower. And we all know that you praise followers, right? Yikes, dude. Uh-oh, Toxic Ryan. Like, that's not directed at anyone. I just see everyone doing that. And I couldn't be further from that. Like, I had a friend last night who was like, oh, dude, I didn't know it was your birthday. Oh, that's fine. I don't care. But thank you for, like, and I think the only way they found out was because my wife made a post about me, and that's fine, right? And she said lovely things about me. It was very nice, very thoughtful. She's very good to me. My wife. I'm very lucky. Yeah, I could cry right now. Dude, that's something that, like, Sarah and I will go to, like, coffee shops. We'll get into conversations, and I'll just get emotional, and I'll start crying in the middle of a coffee shop. The fuck do I care, huh? I don't give a shit about these people. You want to stare at me while I cry? And I'm sure she's embarrassed. I wonder if that's ever something that happens. And if you're listening to this, you can tell me, Sarah, if you would rather me hold in those tears till we get home, or at least get to the car. Maybe I embarrass you when I do that. I'm not sure. But I do. I don't give a shit, right? If I'm feeling it, if I'm in the moment, I want to have a moment and share some thoughts and feelings. If I feel a cry coming on, I'll let those tears out. Who cares, right? And they're happy tears usually. I don't think I've never had like an upset, like pissed off cry. I don't think I've had that. Well, I've definitely had that, but I'm just wondering in public. I don't think I've ever gotten so pissed off or upset with my wife that I'm like storming off like a crybaby. That's different, okay? Don't go doing that. Gain composure. Work it out in the Uber on the way home. If you're even Ubering, wow, what an old joke, huh? People aren't even doing that anymore. Yeah, you're just walking from like the bedroom to the kitchen. That's pretty much like the bulk of the travels now. Hold on. I gotta do something. What, buddy? What's up, dude? I wonder how I wonder if you can see him. I can't see like what I'm recording because my Sony a7S II is from 2012, where they didn't think about maybe we should put a front-facing LCD screen on this guy. So, but this is, if you're watching the video, what you're looking at is my son's burrowing hole. Like, this is like what he builds for himself. He'll tuck himself in, right? He'll like lay on a pillow under the blankets with his head hanging out. It's just his thing. It's a Chihuahua thing too. Like last night I got into bed. I think I kicked him on accident. Not hard either, okay? Don't call PETA on me. I crawled into bed and I stretched my feet out and I thought there was a pillow under me, and I quickly retracted my feet out of panic and fear because I'm like, I don't know what that is. And it was my dog, and he like lays under the covers all the way at the foot of the bed in between our feet. And he loves it. He absolutely loves it. I don't know. I feel like I would be claustrophobic and have trouble breathing, but it's a Chihuahua thing. They do it out of comfort. So God love his soul. I really want another dog. That's something like, because we didn't plan on getting a dog. What had happened was my wife and I went to the Seattle Humane Society. I think, maybe. Whatever Humane Society was in West Seattle. That was the one we went to. Not the one that claims that they're the Seattle Humane Society, but they're located in Bellevue, and they're just a bougie place for people to come take Instagram photos with. And like, oh my God, look at all the dogs. Oh! We went to a jank-ass one in West Seattle, and that was, oh, hey, my wife's home. And what had happened with that is we went in, we didn't even mean to get the dog. Oh, here he comes. Look, he's on full alert. We didn't even mean to get this little guy. And my wife had said, she was like, if we go in there, we're going to walk out with a dog. And I was like, nah, we're not getting a dog. Like, that's like borderline having a child. Sure enough, this little guy is hiding in the back with an ugly rat friend of his that was named Cosmo. And we chose this one because Cosmo, sorry, but kind of sucked. And also, we could only get one, right? And we also lied to our landlords and never told them and never paid the fee. So also, oops, right? What are you going to do? Sorry, or what are we, shitty tenants? Huh? What are you going to take us to small claims court? I don't think so. But we got away with it for 2 years. But he's also not a hard dog to hide, right? Like anytime the landlords were, hey, can we show your apartment off? Like, yeah, sure, come on by. Literally would just take him out and hide all of his stuff. And just don't look at the closet. You know why? Because it's personal. There's personal belongings in there. Don't do it. So, stick it to the man. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of getting pushed around. I'm tired to be the little guy. Dude, okay. Another one. Discovery Plus. I don't know if you've heard about it. I don't know if you've heard about Discovery Plus, but hey, it's another streaming platform that apparently we need, okay? Like, I can appreciate these guys wanting to capitalize on it because no one's paying for cable anymore, right? Or at least you shouldn't be. There's enough, like, cable packages are expensive as shit. And then they make you think that you're getting a good deal by doubling it down with your internet. And then what they do is they siphon the speeds of your internet. And so they're like, oh, it's a two for one. You get cable and the fucking internet. And then all of a sudden you find out you're renting these cable boxes. And a majority of what you're paying for is your cable because your internet is still slow as shit. So what you do, smart TV, or you invest in like, a laptop and you snake the HDMI from the laptop to the TV, or you get a video game console, right? Xbox or PlayStation. Either one is fine. And you just download all the apps. You get your Hulu, you get Netflix, and you get everything else that you need. But now what's happening is all these companies are going, okay, great, cable's dying. Cable is a dying thing. And if you don't think so, just you wait. It's going to be dead. Now, what's happening is all these archaic, prehistoric, dinosaur-ass companies are trying to capitalize on these streaming services. They're trying to be like, I don't care. Well, just you wait, because we're going to come out with a pretty kick-ass service. So, HBO, worth the money. Used to only be able to get that if you're paying for premium cable, which was god-awful expensive. Like $150, right? Maybe. I don't really know the prices, but it was high. It was expensive. HBO now is offered for $15 a month. Still pricey. But if we're talking premium entertainment, sign me up. Huh? I'll gladly pay that $15. Especially because I'm not paying shit to watch shows or cable. So, for me, HBO is worth it. Now, the next one, Netflix or Hulu. Depends on what you want to watch. For me, we have both. Our family has both. She likes to watch, like, The Bachelor and Life Below Deck and what of Real Housewives, the Kardashians, you name it, it's on Hulu. Garbage TV, it's on Hulu, right? What other shows are on there? Like, dude, they're terrible. Every show on there is terrible. And then, dude, we're watching something last night, and I had a moment where I'm like, oh my God, dude, I don't want to be the person that these ads are marketed towards. Do you know what I'm saying? If you watch these shows, so, okay, dude, ADHD, for the love of my wife, I'm trying to slow it down. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to break it down. This is where my thought's at. Here we go. Okay, so you have your ads that are targeted to you through Hulu and whatever else. Netflix probably doesn't. I don't think it has them. Or maybe they do. Who knows? Who cares also? Hulu, there are ads. There's like Toyota ads. There's like fucking Allstate Insurance, Progressive, Geico. Like, it's just like, it's like dad shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like family shit. That, like, when you're watching it, you're like it's all, if it sparks you to go, yeah, you know what I want to do? Over leverage my income in order to afford a Toyota SUV that I can't even afford to begin with, huh? That's what I feel like doing tomorrow. Yeah, turn the TV off, right? Like, I never want to be influenced by any of these shitty companies that are running shitty ads on a shitty network. I don't want to. If it starts relating to me and gets me excited, I'm not where I should be in my life. That's what freaks me out. I worry about that. Not now. Okay, so now I say that. Now there's a complete other side of that where I saw a videographer who was like trying to market himself to do a commercial for Ferrari, and somebody corrected him and was like, "Yo, they don't want you to do a commercial for Ferrari because Ferrari doesn't need to market themselves. Like, the people that would see those ads on TV are not who their target market is." You know what I'm saying? So Ferrari was to run ads on Hulu. The average modern American watching Hulu would not be inclined to buy a Ferrari because clearly you're missing your mark there, right? Now, I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means like, oh, super successful billionaires aren't watching Hulu, right? Like, you take with that information what you want, you apply it however you want. I know for me, I've been really trying to cut back on distractions, right? Like I said, I think I said this earlier. I enjoy playing Xbox with my friends and catching up with them and shooting the shit, and it's a fun distraction. But I do it sometimes too much, and then I realize maybe 2.5, 3 hours later, I'm like, oh, could have been using that time more efficiently. Now, if I'm gonna go watch Tenet, which I did, great movie, I appreciated it. It's like a one-time thing. You can kind of, and also I enjoy watching movies clearly because I graduated in film. Now, I guess what I'm trying to say is if it's Hulu or video games, right? Like, I don't really know how to decipher that information, right? And it's becoming painful for me now because my brain isn't comprehending what it needs to. Like, I don't understand, what does that mean? And also, like, so Ferrari doesn't run ads to attract the audience that is getting excited about a Toyota 4Runner, right? What does that mean? Does that mean like are Ferraris and the Lamborghinis, are those companies just assholes? Because they're assuming? Are they assuming? Who knows? I don't know. A little piece of information that I picked up. Anyways, dude, wow. ADHD, gonna point it out right here. I wanted to talk about streaming services. Fuck you. ADHD ass motherfucker, dude. Are you kidding me? Now what? Do I have Tourette's? So there's hold on. See, now Buddy wants to get out. This is exactly why I didn't want him in here, because he was going to here, and I gotta text my wife because I'm too lazy to go get up and, can you let the dog out? He's hungry, I think. Also, hello. Right? That's pretty good. I'll put a little like hang loose sign on there because I'm hip, right? So what I was going to talk about was streaming services, right? So you have NBC was like, well, we're gonna take away The Office off of Netflix, and guess what we're gonna do with it? We're gonna put it on our own streaming platform. And then they're trying to sell that streaming platform for I don't know how much money, but it's too much money. And it's not worth it. It's not worth the money. But they're trying to hold The Office as if it's like Are you good? It doesn't close. I don't know. You gotta like pull it. Did that work? Thanks. Love you. Wow. They my door. I think when the house heats up, the door doesn't close all the way. So you gotta like pull it and lift up in order to get it to lock some. But she just slammed it. That works too, right? Now, what I was gonna say was NBC. It's like called Peacock or something, like Peacock streaming. Not sure, because their logo. They're trying to hold The Office as like ransom. Like they stripped it from Netflix, and I think like a few other shows, but who cares, right? The Office was just like the king dick of streaming TV shows on Netflix, right? You just turn it on. We've all seen it like 3, 4, or 5 times, front to back, and it's just like your good, feel good show, right? But they took it off, and now the whole idea is like, oh, you want to watch The Office, huh? You're looking for The Office? Well, you gotta go sign up for Peacock NBC streaming or whatever. Dude, no one's going to your streaming platform, so shut it, huh? And who else? So I say HBO, Netflix, or Hulu, right? I prefer Netflix. And then, I don't know, dude, you can like pick one more. Like Disney Plus is a good one, right? Because they have all like Star Wars and Marvel and National Geographic and ESPN. And I think they have a package with Hulu too. Look at that. I'll save you some money right there. Go bundle that deal, huh? But, so I saw one. This is where I was trying to get at the whole fucking time. And I am so sorry if you're still bearing with me right now. Here's the point I was trying to make. The newest waste of time streaming service that is now offered is called Discovery Plus. Okay? Might have seen some ads for it because that's what they're doing right now. They're trying to run ads out the ass and gain as much publicity as they possibly can. Let's look at what shows Discovery Plus has coming streaming now. Yeah, start your 7-day free trial. Let's check it out. And I hate that I just gave him a click. Plans start at $4.99. Huh? Let's check your fucking plans. What do we got here? Discovery Plus. What is this? Oh, ad-free is $7. Ooh. Oh, yeah, dude. That's such a steal. See, that's the thing, and that's what they're doing. All these guys are trying to make like their cheaper prices. So you like, oh, that's only a cup of coffee. Man, that's fine. I'll go ahead and sign me up. That all adds up. At the end of the day, if you were to own every streaming platform out there right now, dude, you're basically paying for cable. And it's now becoming a problem. It's not just like one service and then, HBO can throw their name in the hat, or like one service and Disney Plus. It's like everyone's got a fucking thing now, and now everyone's trying to take their shows back and get the rights back to them. It's just ridiculous. But like, I want to see what this is. So, yeah, let's browse. Let's see what you got, huh? From lifestyle and wait, oh, dude, their website sucks too, huh? Because now I can't even see what's on here. Just let me look. Learn more, 7-day free trial, great. Binge, nope. I want to browse. Can I browse? What do you have? What do you have to offer? Dude, this is terrible. I've never seen it. Okay, David Attenborough, right? Okay, great. But not enough to Planet Earth 2. Good for you. Blue Planet. Is this all? What the hell is this? Award-winning natural history collection from the BBC. Okay, I'm still not interested, so what are we talking about? Classic shows from the most beloved TV brands, including HGTV. Okay, You're a Dad, Food Network, Dad and Mom, TLC, ID, Animal Planet, Discovery Channel, and more. So that's what Discovery Plus is. And they have like the two twins who do like the real estate shit together. They're like, oh, okay. Oh, I see what we got here. It's like real estate shows. Who's the guy with Flavortown? Who's that? Big, with the white hair, spiky white hair. I don't care. And then animals. Cool. Like, that's a waste, dude. Right? Strike a deal with Netflix or Hulu and just ship that shit off. Sprinkle that to one of their networks. You'll make more money that way. I promise you that. Because if anyone, and if you have gotten Discovery Plus, dude, shoot me a text. Let me know how it is. Okay? Because I would like to be proven wrong. If it's good, I wouldn't even consider it because I would never even buy. You like that? I would never even buy it. Hey, let me know if it's any good. Still not going to buy it. Don't give a shit. Fuck Discovery Plus, dude. All those streaming services, dude. Makes me sick. Huh? Keep it simple. I like the olden days. Dude, and I also had a friend tell me I need to start posting my posting or promoting my podcast on Instagram. I don't have a problem with that. It's just I think Instagram sucks. Like there's a reason that these other creatives are blowing up on other platforms like YouTube or TikTok or Twitter or whatever. You know, they just have something go viral. And then they sprinkle that following. They're like, oh, go follow me on X, Y, and Z platform. And the main one is Instagram because that's the only one that can gain growth from by doing that sort of stuff. Like Instagram is dead. Like it is the hardest one to gain organic traction from. And I saw something where it was like they want you to post like 6 times a day and use their stories and then use their version of TikTok, which is I forgot what those are called. Reels, I think is what those are called. And then IGTV. Dude, there's too much going on. Like, it's now becoming like a Facebook, and Facebook sucks. I don't know. What is this? Oh, dude, my thing was my notes. Oh, no, what happened? Oh, no, dude, I had oh, no. What is this? Okay, that's fine. My notes started, taking note of what I was saying. Creepy. Was it the NSA? So, yeah. Dude, I'm coming up on, I have one more throwaway topic, right, that I'll end it on, right? I feel like, again, I mentioned it in the last one, we always have those last minute little oh, well, I forgot to talk about this. The last one I wanted to talk about, I was thinking about this the other day. I was thinking about what life is going to be like for people that want to date after the pandemic. And I was thinking, do you think people are going to be do you think people are going to play gatekeepers based off of vaccinations? Do you think a girl will only meet up with a guy to go on or same sex? I'm not judgmental at all. So do you think somebody will want to go on a date with somebody based on whether or not that person is vaccinated? Do you think that's going to be a thing? Do you think that somebody will be like, nope, show me your vaccination papers first, right? Prove to me that you were vaccinated before stepping foot in my vehicle because I'm not going to risk getting sick because you want to go on a date, right? I was thinking about how weird that whole period is going to be because then you know what's going to happen is people are going to start forging papers. And it's not going to matter. I hope it's not going to matter because I have already had multiple conversations with people who aren't going to get vaccinated. And I don't think if you've already had COVID, do you need to get vaccinated? I'm not sure. I don't think I would. If I had COVID already and it's already ran its course with me, I think I'd be like, fuck it, I don't need the vaccination because the only reason you get vaccinated is so you don't get the virus, right? I don't know. So it seems messy. As I'm bringing it up, it seems messy because I feel like there's some places that are going to be like if a music festival opens up, I feel like they're going to rush into this whole life's back to normal thing, but they're going to do it wrong and they're going to try to do it where it's you must bring your yellow card or some whatever, a little identification card that says you were vaccinated on X date. I feel like that's going to end up happening. And then you're going to have people that are faking it. But then what? What happens if they fake it? Are they going to get sick because everyone else isn't sick? Who knows, dude? And also, who cares? I don't, right? I don't care. I just want to go back to normal life. It'd be fun to not feel feel like I'm being judged for going to get a cup of coffee or something. Like, life's crazy. Now, also sucks too. Okay, so I've thought about this. No, I'm not going to go there, dude. I'm not going to go there. Positive, right? Positive outlook. I had the Reiki session today. I feel energized and healed. I'm going to move on with my life, right? I feel like I might call it good there. We're at 50 minutes, something like that. I don't know if I've made it a full hour, like on the dot. I could make it an hour, but you're going to be bored as shit if I continue, right? And like I said, we're already running out of gas. Let's just wind down for the night. Let's call it good, and let's move on. Because I think I'm good here. Yeah, I think we're good. Now, I really am trying really hard to pump out video content. I really am. Like, I'm almost doing it as if my life depends on it, and I'm fucking sucking at it. And it pisses me off that I can't get a grip. I'm trying to do it, but I'm also trying to manage like getting my business set up and my clients, but I'm also trying to document that. There's something to be said about like documenting that process, and that's what I'm trying to do, but I'm also trying to have fun and be creative and like have fun with that process, because I don't want it to just be like me walking around talking to a camera about my business ventures. Like it can be a little bit of that, but there's like a balance there. I got to find this balance, and that's what I'm struggling to find, but I won't find it over analyzing and not doing. Like I need to actually like act on it and do it. And I always think, because I'm consistent with the podcasts to a point, right? I've been pretty consistent. I record Tuesday nights and upload Wednesday mornings. I've been fairly consistent with it. I just need to get, I want to use it as like a jumping point where it's like, okay, great, I post a podcast. Now I have to post a video every single day up until the podcast. And that's only 6, right? Because this is easy. I can easily upload this to something, right? Whether it's a channel of its own or the main channel. So we'll figure it out. We'll feel it out. But like I said, it's a very interesting concept where you're trying to perfect an idea, but you're not even doing it. So you can't perfect it, right? Because how are you going to perfect it if you're not doing it and failing at it? So I'm trying to just do it and make these things and have fun doing it. And just remember to always like bring my camera around too. Because that's the other thing. It's like tucked away in my bag and shit. I need to just like have it out all the time. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. There's a way to do it. There's a way to do it successfully. So I just got to find that balance. So hopefully this is the week. But I think that sigh says otherwise. But we'll see. We'll see. I really am trying to do it. And there's also some... I should have talked about this more. Maybe I'll touch it... fuck. No, I'll talk about it next time. I don't want to talk about it this time. We're already like, we're invested. We're too deep into this podcast, and it's already got shit in it. I don't want to talk about it right now, but there is a way to monetize your work and have multiple streams of income and play a role in multiple businesses and side hustles and things. And that's kind of what I'm trying to tap into. And that's kind of where the fear of getting sucked into too much like free time bullshit, like la 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 la. Like it's bad enough that I have fucking ADHD and like I'm my biggest distraction throughout the day. But it also sucks knowing that like I have fun pissing my life away watching TV or playing Xbox or whatever. Like it's fun, but dude, I'm like this close to selling off distractions and just being done, so I don't have to think about that shit, because it sucks. It sucks to think about it. And like I'm in my 20s, dude. I don't have kids yet. I want to like get to a point where I'm like hustling and I can monetize work, and I can kind of like maybe I have a media company and I have a YouTube channel that's monetized slightly and I'm making ad revenue or whatever. Maybe I start streaming or something, and something happens out of that, but also while still maintaining a like multimedia business. Like, who knows? Who knows? There are so many. All I know and I'll end it on this. What the Reiki guy told me today, Reiki guy, shaman, the shaman, that's what he is. He's a shaman. What the shaman told me today is that I am on the right path and I need to just he said it probably feels like the rug was ripped out from under me and I'm falling flat on my ass. And he's like, but you're doing what you need to be doing and you need to just double down on it. And you're the exception for not doing the norm. He doesn't know me. He doesn't know my story. He doesn't know what I do. But this is what he said to me. So take it for what it's worth. Maybe the shaman is the reason I go on to have a successful anything, right? God bless him. I'll go back and I'll get touched all day. Bless me with your juju. Now, whatever. I'm adding it there. I can't keep talking about getting touched by the shaman. I gotta go. All right. That's it. Check it out. If you're watching this on YouTube, it's also available in Apple Podcasts and Spotify, and it was on SoundCloud. But if you have another preferred listening, I don't know, app, let me know. I'll happily put it on there. I just wanted to cover the bases. And if you're listening to this, you can also watch it along with multiple other videos that hopefully are going to get posted this week, right? Because I'm sitting on a ton of content. So we'll see what happens. Everybody have a great rest of your week. Happy hump day if you're listening to this on Wednesday. And take care of yourselves, right? Take care of yourselves and take care of each other and stay healthy. Let's get the fuck out of COVID, huh? All right. See you later.